So the decision to...
Well, that's the thing. Downsizing takes the pressure right off, especially money pressure.
Well, and plus it must feel good to know you're really making a difference.
You mean all that crap about saving the planet?
Yeah.
Downsizing is about saving yourself. But now, Carol and I, we're like kings.
I'm still living in the same house I grew up in. I mean, Audrey's dying for us to move, but we're really strapped.
Listen, there's a lot of small communities cropping up out there, but don't mess around. Leisureland's where you want to be. Best houses, best appliances, best doctors, got all the great restaurants. The kids love Cheesecake Factory, and Leisureland's got 3 of them. Ooh, sorry, maybe you back up a little. I think there might be too much garlic in the salsa here.
Oh, yeah, right.
This must rank as one of the more unusual films to arrive this year. How did you both get involved with the film, and what was your reaction to the story when you first saw a script?
I just wanted to read the script out of curiosity of what Alexander Payne was working on, and I had no idea there would be a role in there for me, so I was enjoying the script and then enjoyed it quite a bit more as it went on.
For me, it was resistance on Alexander's side. He didn't want me, so I thought, no, it's not that easy.
Please state your full legal names.
Audrey Lustig Safronic.
Paul Norris Safronic.
And do you understand that of your own free will, you will undergo the permanent and irreversible medical procedure commonly known as downsizing, and that following the procedure, your bodies will be approximately 0.0364% of their current mass and volume?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Paul, I need a yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And do you understand that there exists an approximately 1 in 225,000 chance that the procedure could result in injury, permanent disability, or death?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the first time you've both worked with Alexander, is that right? I mean, what was he like as a director? Because he is one of those kind of auteur-type filmmakers who writes and directs most of his own films.
Well, the script was so wonderfully written, and that is a joy for me as an actor to work on good material where I don't have to make up so many of the details or motivations. It's so clear to me who the character was just by reading it on the page, and so there wasn't as much conversation that needed or discussion that needed to be had with Alexander about who is this character, why do I do this or why do I do that, and because they had spent he and Jim Taylor had spent 10 years writing and tinkering and tweaking the script. Any questions that I had, I would just go back to the script and go back to the text and keep reading it.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the... Oh my God. You're that woman from a couple years ago, the dissident from Thailand or something? What's your name?
Yang Ngọc Lang, Vietnam.
Yang Ngoc Lang from Vietnam. Yes, that's right. That's right. And I remember that you lost your leg below the knee. That's you. Wow. Dushan! Hey! Do you know who this is here?
Of course, a famous Ngoc Lan Tran. Dramatic escape from Vietnamese prison, almost died, so now she can clean my house. America, big land of opportunity.
My character is a political prisoner and is downsized against her will, or downsized involuntarily, and ends up in Leisureland where she meets Matt's character. And in Leisureland, everyone has elected to downsize.
What do you expect from me?
Whereas your character is kind of there by choice. I mean, tell us a little bit about Doosan. He's kind of a character, kind of.
Well, I can start with the fact that it's not Doosan, it's Dushan.
Dushan.
Okay. Well, there's a difference. So, and beyond that, I would like you to make up your own mind and not use me as your instruction manual.
You know, I don't know you, Paul, but I like you. I like you very much. And my advice is, get out of this disgusting little fucking apartment and open your eyes. Don't be so American. You're a nice guy, Paul. You're a little bit pathetic guy. Last night you dance, you laugh, but inside you cry.
Who are you to talk to me that way?
I'm Dusan Mirkovic, your neighbor. Neighbors are friends, friends tell friends the truth. Okay, maybe sometimes I'm a little bit asshole, but the world needs assholes, otherwise where would shit go out?
The part was not written for me, no, and I insinuated myself a little bit against. No, seriously, a little bit against his intentions at first, and then I mean, he's the boss. He could have said no, but then I kind of ended up doing it anyway.
What happened?
Nothing. Just no. Give me a minute. Just
What you do?
no. Nothing. I just.
You stupid man.
You needed a new foot anyway. We'll get you a good one. Is that so hard to understand? Jesus.
Don't say Jesus bad way.
What? I'm supposed to watch my language? Worse than my mother.
I feel sorry for your mother. I'm sure she suffered too much for your fault.
It must have been quite an interesting set to work on. I mean, there are various kind of surreal-looking props with the giant vodka bottles and things like that. I mean, how much of that was kind of constructed and how much was visual effects?
Well, there were a lot of green screen for, sort of the exterior scenes, but a lot of the interior scenes were real sets, and it was very beautifully done by our set designer. I really applaud them for not going overboard with any of the design elements in terms of being gimmicky with, that were 5 inches tall. I mean, they could have really just gone way overboard with that. But, I mean, that's the movie in general. It's a very intelligent and restrained version of this story.
You may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing into the blue again.
The small world is filled with things to see.
Sometimes you think we're in the normal world, and then something happens.
Oh my God.
And you realize we're not.